goodness. Yeah, it was a fun few minutes before the show started. Let me see, my hair. I was pulling my hair out. It was a smoke alarm, installation. Okay. Quickly. Put on some lip color. Little gloss. Hey, babe. Yeah, I did a major clean out of my personal jewelry. I've got 2 bags full over there of stuff that I just can't wear, or like you say, if you don't reach, that's what Gina says, if you're not reaching for it, it's just not meant to be. I need some cheek color. I decided to go goth. Look at that. And then I found my ring. It was always there. It just was buried under other rings. Oh, yeah. If you're not reaching for something, yeah. I do have some hard goods today. I have this. Let's see if it works before I start showing stuff. All right. I have it's a little bright, this really cool lamp. Oh my goodness. And it's got like cows on it. And there's this little lake right there. Well, there's water here, but there's like more water there. The sky. But I thought that's a really, really cute little light. Well, it just, why aren't you working? Okay, well, maybe I won't show it unless somebody can fix it. Bad Bob. That's probably that cow's name is Bad Bob, or that steer. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. If anybody's interested in this, I will bring it forward. This just happened to be on my old dresser, but it looks like it may need some tightening. It's just fun. Bad Bob. Like Leroy Brown. And I do have some really cute little like porcelain spoons for decor, or just one. This poor little guy right here is missing the tip of his tail, but he's available. I have this glass fishy. I have some purses. Got 1, 2, 3 purses over there, and a stack of jewelry containers. This one actually holds probably earrings and rings with a mirror. I have of these. This one's not in great shape, and you can but it's all inlaid abalone, and put velvet in there, and this just needs to be, we glued it. It needs to be sanded there and maybe have a little bit of a touch up, but it's solid. This is really pretty. And then I have one that is in really great shape. That other one probably was sitting in the sunlight, but this one's in really nice shape. Lacquer boxes. Love this one. I have a small one that's still got jewelry in it. It'll probably end up out here at some point. But, and this one's old. It just needs a couple of little pin nails, but it doesn't have a lot of room. It's meant for a dressing table, so it pops out like a mirror like that. It's super old. And then you put your little favorites in there that you put on every day. It's just quite clever. I like it, but it just needs like some pin nails just to hold just 2 pin nails. So, but yeah, it is cool. Hi, Katie. Okay, so, but it will latch. And if it doesn't sell, I will just add the pin nails and bring it back. Because that would probably be the only thing that would, you know, keep it from selling. Hi, Molly. And throughout my search, I found some beautiful, beautiful necklaces. I found out this was a Coro. It used to have a paper tag. So there's no paper tag, but that's a Coro piece. It's from their Masterpiece collection. And what else? Anyway, I did show some hard goods yesterday. What did I do with them? Where are those cutie patooties? They should be right here. Oh, they're in the bin here. So yeah, I had this cute little basket of such cute little basket, just a plain simple basket. Hi, T-Gun. How's it going? And I have this salt and pepper shaker right there. And I think those were the only, was that it? Okay. But yeah, I found some fabulous glass and crystal and anyway, so I have that. I have all these guys. These are fun. What do you think? Do you think they're fun? So I got a bunch. All right. Let's start with this cute little, oh, let's do this one first. This cute little pink kitty cat. Shipping is $7 domestic. And then Canada is usually right around 20 bucks. But depending on how much is purchased, you know, I might need to give a quote on that. And international, I need to figure that out. But, you know, I do ship internationally to those places that accept U.S. mail. Can't see the merchandise that well? How about that? I'll bring them closer. I'm gonna start this one. This is just an opening bid, starting bid. Up higher, like up here. I'm gonna do a starting bid of $3 on this cute little kitty. I'll do this. I don't know if that's, because right now I'm in the middle of my screen. Molly's in at 3. Thank you, Molly. I think that, you know, it's quite possible because, you know, smaller items take a little while to adjust. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Molly. Thank you. I'll just keep my face big. Yeah, it is super adorable. Okay, so this is Molly 3. Okay. Salt and pepper shakers. I know that they're, I mean, a lot of people don't collect these, but these are brand new and they do have a signature right there. Goebel, West Germany. Hi, Deborah. How are you? There's Mrs. This is Mrs. Pepper, and this is Mr. Salt. They are about 2.5 inches tall, and she would need 1.5 inches deep. Starting bid will be, let's do, oh, okay. Yeah, that was nice. I mean, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoy Kimberly's. Was it yesterday or Friday? I'm off 3 days a week now, so it's hard for me to, you know, figure things out. Anyway, $8 on the Goebel unused salt and pepper shaker. Mr. Pepper, Mrs. Salt. I mean, Mr. Salt, Mrs. Pepper. There you go. If anybody's interested, I can bring them back. But I can do a pass on that. Okay, gotta clear off my dresser here. My dresser. That's all I've been doing is clearing off my dresser. Cute little basket. Little straw type. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Starting bid $3, and it measures about 5 inches high. But what I like about it, it's got the nice flat bottom, you know. We can put Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper back in there, or whatever you call them. Oh, Molly, thank you. Going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Molly. Thank you. I don't have a bag for that. I'll just have to write myself a note. Okay. This poor little guy, he looks like he may have been dropped on his tail. Missing a little bit there. Has the Millefiore style back to it. But other than that, little flaw. I don't know if that, I guess maybe you could put like maybe some clear glue on that. And he sits flat like that. Starting bid will be, I'm going to do $1 on him because he's just got like a little boo-boo. Katie's in at $1. Isn't he adorbs? Got Katie in first. Let's see the design there. Molly's in at 3. There's his little eyes, little nose. Katie's in at 5. This is just something that's been sitting on my shelf, and then when I took them out, I noticed, oopsie, has an oopsie. Molly's in at 10, okay. Hi there, Heidi. Katie's in at 11. Molly's in at 15. Katie is out. Thank you, Katie. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Katie. It is cute. Okay. Next up is this fancy spoon. I never checked it out. This says it might be, oh, it says something Kalica Olani. I'm wondering if it's an artist from Hawaii, but it's super pretty. It is only 6 inches. It's made of porcelain. Starting bid, well, I'm going to do starting bid of 6 on this one. And there's the signature on the back right there. Cute little spoon. You can use it. You can use it because it's food safe, but it has like a little hole there so that you can put it up. It's just really pretty, like the strawberries, the strawbellies. Thank you, Katie. Going once, going twice, fair warning. Oh, Molly's in at 10. I'll hold it in case somebody wants to do it. Okay, thank you so much, Katie. I appreciate it. Thank you, Molly. Going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Molly. Thank you. Stuff off my desk here, and I got some, I do have these jewelry boxes over here too, so it's part of my hard goods. This one isn't broken. Right there. But it's a little bit off. And then there's no signature. Candy striped fishy. It is about 4.5 inches length and about 3 inches tall. Like a paperweight. It's kind of got some weight to it. I'm going to do a starting bid on this one. We'll do the same as before, $6. There's nothing wrong with it. This is smooth. It feels like maybe they just, you know, remelted this part. It's a nice size little fishy. This is the part that I would think that would break. And there he is in the front. Look at him. Boop. Oh, Molly's in at 6. Anybody else? I'm going to start counting this down for Molly. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Why isn't... Okay. Thank you, Molly. Okay, you don't need to see me that big. Get some bags here. Somebody's trying to reach me. I think it's my sister-in-law. Oh, I forgot to send my sister-in-law the link. Okay, so send her the link. Share messages quickly here. There we go. Okay, she's shared. All right. Turn that off. Sorry, she just wants me to send her the link. The more the merrier, I say. Okay, and then I gotta turn my volume down. There we go. All right, I've got some jewelry boxes or catch-all boxes. I actually got several. I don't want to, you know, bore anybody too much with that, but let's go over here. We'll do the worst one first. This one has some glue on the edge right here. This looks like it's been used the most, but I think if you just, my husband just glued it for me because it was not stable, but you can sand that and then possibly do something with it. But, and if it doesn't sell this time, I will sand that down and maybe put a little bit of dab of paint on that or black marker or see how that goes. But this one looks like it's been, it should be shiny like this. It looks like this has been out in the elements, you know, the sun got to it. It's empty. If you want to, you can put like a piece of felt or fabric or something there. Measurement. It's a nice size. Let's see, this one is 9 inches, a little over 9 inches this direction, okay. 9 inches this way. And then this way, it is nearly, it is 7 inches. And then the depth, well, I'll do the depth of the actual inside, which would be, it's got an inch room there. Nice and flat. Well, absolutely, and all I think you need to do is just to sand this, you know, if it doesn't sell, I will sand it, and then I will see if it needs, because it does have some chippage there. But other than that, it's in good condition. So, I'm going to do a starting bid. $6, upside down, and it's pretty solid. I mean, it'll, you know, there's nothing flimsy about it. And there's the edges have some, Sharpie does work well. And I think a Sharpie would work on this because it's got a duller finish to it. I wouldn't do much more than that. I mean, you can't, because then you'd be covering this part. Molly's in at 6. Just a little bit of fine grit sandpaper would just work that down. Oh, Sharpies? Yeah, I love Sharpies. Okay, I'm going to count this down for Molly. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Molly. Thank you. $6 in here. All right. Stick that there. I have this earring box. You can use it, I don't know, for travel. I don't know. There's a mirror there. Nice mirror. No cracks. It's in really good shape. Starting bid is going to be $6. And this one, nice clamshell effect, just like Sue. This one, the longest length is 8.5. Highest is 4 3/4, and thickness is 1 1/4. But it's got a really, Heidi's in at 6 first. You know, you could also use this on your dresser top because it's nice and soft on the bottom, but you can leave it open, you know? You can totally leave it open. I usually, you know, look for, on these things, like for cracks and such. So high bid is Heidi. Molly's in at 10. But yeah, I like that idea. Just leave it open. Heidi's in at 12. I think that fabric is called jacquard. I don't know. Look at the hinges on the back. But I like the fact that it will snap down, so it is good for travel, and you can just, I mean, it's solid. And I think you could probably maybe, because it's got this little dome in here, out to Molly, thank you so much. I think you could probably even lay in, so you just try it, see if like a necklace would fit in there, but I think it's mostly for earrings and rings. And maybe some of the smaller brooches, or you can put like little pendants, little tiny necklaces in there. Going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Molly for 15. Thank you guys so much. Molly, you're going to have some storage for your treasures. Okay. Next box. This one's in really good shape. This one actually has rounded corners. There's no cracks. It's got really good gloss right there. And the abalone or inlaid shell is really pretty. Here's the inside, and here's the underside. It's about the same size as the last one. I will give you an accurate measurement. Starting bid's going to be 12 on this one. This one actually has, I don't know what kind of bird that is. Oh, yeah, you have to find something. Katie's in at 12 on this one. Size-wise, this one is about the same, 9 inches by, I Oh, this one's a little bit shorter than the last one. And the inside depth is probably going to be an inch. And again, I would, yeah, an inch. Again, I would, you know, add some felt to the bottom or put your jewelry in organza bags or something. Okay, high bids, Katie, thank you. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Katie for 12. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a pretty one, Katie. They're all beautiful. That's why I got them. And then there's a small one I have, but it's still got some jewelry in it, which I have to deal with. So, you know, it's that kind of departure. You know, letting the youngins go, the jewelry pieces. You know, I got to figure those out. But yeah. Alrighty. More hard goods. Oh yeah, the last jewelry box I have here. Well, I do have other boxes, and they're really cool. They're inlaid wood, so we can do this one if you want. This one just needs some pin nailing done to the lock, but it works. There's not a lot of storage here, because most of it, or a lot of it, is the mirror. So you would pop open your mirror, like so, and then you would have your favorite everydays, like right here. Yeah, and that's basically what I did yesterday. That's why I have two bags, big bags of jewelry sitting over there. I don't know if I'll get to it today, but I can do a video about them. And then it has, yeah, this lovely drawer here. I don't know what this, it looks like some sort of ancient Asian writing. And then it's got this really cool little handle on here. And then the size, okay, the longest it is, and that's at the base, it's 8 inches. The widest it is 6 inches, and the tallest it is about 4 1/4 inches. But this is the part that you're going to have your jewelry in. You meant to, yeah, this is most likely a vintage, but it's definitely a reproduction. But it's like old reproduction. So 1.5 inches tall on the inside, and 5 3/4 on the inside. So yeah, it's old, but it's, you know, meant to mimic the ancient. So starting bid is going to be $20, and I'll let you look. Here's the bottom. It could probably use some felt. This is meant to be put on a, I don't know. These are Heidi's in at 20. But I mean, I love the idea of the mirror. The mirror, and again, it just needs like 2 pin nails. And then, you know, the mirror is so sweet with the flowers right there. Isn't that cute? You can see, there we go. You can see several of them. Yeah, this is super nice. Okay, let me put it back gingerly. It fits on there pretty snug, which is probably why there was a little bit of stress there. But usage, you know, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Heidi for 20. Wow, that's great. I think you got a really good one there, Heidi. You're going to enjoy the heck out of that. Put that in the drawer. I'm not going to mess with the lid too much more. Just the drawer. Yeah, that's a nice one. Whoops. All right, I got to adjust a few things over here so they don't knock around. Or smash the other things. This is my sold bin, and it's already full. Okay, a few items. I'm gonna put that on top. All right. Let's layer these. Yeah, I have several boxes over here, so we will get an idea of, all right. This one's vintage. This one says RUCHERE Hong Kong. There's no odor. There's the inside. It's a cute little purse. Here's the bottom. It really definitely needs to have some sort of store, you know. It needs to be stored so this isn't smashed down like that. But I've rescued it. But it has that very similar Belgian beading. And I do not see any tears. There is only one slight little schmutz in there. Right there. Nice long chain. Like that. Like so. Little snap closure that works. And the size on this little cutie patootie is 5.5 inches round. So it is pretty small. I think you could only put like a few dollars and your lipstick in there. Yeah, it needs to be stuffed. I just got it in like about a week ago. I haven't messed with it too much. I don't see any stress, but yeah, it does need to have some sort of structure to hold it open like that. Because this is where it's going to go, wherever there's a fold is where it's going to start to deteriorate. And yeah, store it in like an old pillowcase. Starting bid will be $8. Gotta move stuff. Really cute. Might be because it's, there you go. Now you can see. They do have some pearlized beads in there. And then here's the, I'll get a close-up of the seed beads that are in there. But there's no dirt, just a little dust. But yeah, it's definitely, you know. Oh, and you can see the hand stitching. This is all handmade right there. Hi, Catch and Release. How are you? All right, I'm going to pass on that one. This is a cute little coin purse. Again, it's something I haven't even reached out for. This was in my jewelry area. I didn't reach for it. I had no need for it. It's a beautiful meshy metal, has a kiss lock. And I'm sure that I spent more for it than what I'm going to put it up for. So, that being said, starting bid $6 on this one. Cute little mesh. There's no brand name in here. It is, has like a silk lining. and it's padded right there. Padded. This one is made by, this one is made in China. This is probably more modern. It just came in the lot. This one, oh, let me put pass in there. No smells. This is more of a boho look. And I do think a phone could fit in there. Let me try it. Well, not my big ass phone. Did I say that? People have smaller phones. I bet my mom's phone can fit in here. It does come with a detachable chain. Big kiss lock, multicolor beads. Starting bid will be $6. Is it missing? No, it's not missing anything there. But yeah, this is more of a boho look to it. Patchwork feel. This one has a lot more of those iridescent beads. I'm going to pass on that one too, because we need to move on, but these are available. Let me put you in here, in here. Let me do some jewelry, and then I'll go back to the boxes. All right, what am I going to start with? Okay. This is super long, really pretty. It has brown, blue, and white beads, and then there's stations right there. And it's very long. And each of these have 5 strands in between. Tape measure, please. Drop. 24-inch drop. Starting bid will be $6. Let me get a bust. You can see what it looks like on a bust. Or on me, actually. You can double it. Let me move these guys. These guys are gonna get presented today. Lots of glittery things. All right. And again, just because I write pass doesn't mean that it's not available. It just means that I'm on to the next thing, so we don't get confused. Okay, I think I had this, I think I'll drop the price on this one. This is a Carolyn Pollock America West Aurelios. This is a bead enhancer, but you gotta have a little strand of beads because it pops open right there. Pops open. And this stone, I believe, is spiny oyster. And it is sterling. And I will do Starting bid will be 32. And there's the price. There's the markings. Markings are in there. Let's see if I can get you close. There's the stone. Found a website of the Kingman mine, and it showed how turquoise and spiny oysters, because it's a stone, it's not oyster, but how they are kind of in the same areas of the mines. But kingmanmine.com, it's owned by a little family, and they have this fabulous, you know, lineage, like 3 generations that are working at the mine. I should put the link in the chat or something, just so you can, it's a good reference anyway. But they're in Arizona. I'm going to probably put this on eBay. Let me give you a last, the color is very, oh yeah, it sure is. Thank you, Tegan. I didn't show it to you on the bust, but here's the last look right there. I'm reusing bags, so I'm crossing stuff off. All right, so this is kind of it's glass, it's kind of, it might be leaded glass, I don't know, but it's a vintage necklace with a screw barrel, like that. It has the little beads in between, length, almost 17 inches. 16, well, I'm going to call it 16 inches. Starting bid will be, let's do 12 on this one. The reason being is that, not that, it's just like somebody did try and repair it there, but it's real pretty. It's older. I'm just looking over at the chat, seeing if anybody's interested in purchasing this. But anyway, there it is. Up close, you can see the facets on the beads, and then the little spacer beads in between. And yeah, it's registering as glass. Put it on the bust real quick. You know, it may have been restrung at some point in its life, because I'm always thinking, you know, 16 inches, 18 inches, but that might not always be true. You know, let me put it on this one. Kathy's in at 12. Thank you, Kathy. Look at how pretty that is. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy for 12. Thank you. Okay, so this is a fun piece. It is amazing. And if it doesn't sell, I'll just put it in with my Valentine stuff. Well, thank you. So this is all these faceted glass hearts. Here's the back. This is unbranded. But it's nicely made. I mean, it does have like a little finish there. I like little extra touches. Put that back over here. Mirrored hearts, faceted. And it is adjustable, so I'll put that out there, but starting bid will be $6. It is glass. It has hearts. Show you on me. Look at that. That is nice. And then it's adjustable. So it goes from the largest is 20 inches and the smallest is 17.5, but you can technically make it even a little smaller because you've got, here's your extender here, but you can make it smaller through here because that can hook into there. So $6 on this glass heart. You've got 7 hearts and they all graduate. They're graduated hearts. Pretty little costume piece. We can pass on that one. Just happened to be part of this particular lot that I found in the back room somewhere. I can't even remember when I, got it. Now this is fabulous. And I didn't get a chance to put this on any kind of a video. Like I said, I just found it yesterday. It does have some of those blue crystals. Okay. Let me make sure I've got this correct. These are glass. All right, just want to make sure it gets reasonably straightened out. But the ends, oh my gosh, it has the finish here with the bead. Has a little extra bead in there like it's supposed to. There's no marks, but it also has these finishes here with the little rhinestones and the flowers. I've only seen this setup once before. Not standard to me. So there we are. We're all straightened out. And there's up close. Let me get you a measurement. Then I'll grab some more boxes over there. I've got some hard goods. So this one would go 16 inches as long as, that's the longest. Shortest is 14 inches. There's nothing broken. It's just really cool. And I want you to see the glass on those. Look at how pretty. And also, looky. It has earrings. Oh my goodness. And it all matches. Clip-ons. They're like little chachi or Cha-cha. You can see how they're made. I know. So starting bid on this one, and you could look it up if you want, but this is a killer deal. $32 for the necklace and the earrings. Kathy's in at 32. 5 strands of these beautiful, and again, it's in top-notch condition. Oh, let's probably on backwards. Let's flip it so you can see the, this is, you know, this is one of those where the necklace looks pretty from the back too. So if you got somebody behind you, they get to see something pretty. Look at that. And finishes. Always go for the finishes. I love it when I get a vintage piece or pieces that you don't have to do anything with. I mean, seriously. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Oh. Well, what I like is that it's just got a really nice long extender right there. Yeah, I like it when you don't have to do anything to them. Let me put these away carefully because these are sold along with those fabulous earrings. I thought the earrings by themselves, I mean, I found this guy, and then in the same box were these guys, and I'm going, hey! I just got so excited about the frickin' earrings too. Okay, put those safely there. Find a proper It does take a minute to put these pieces away, but and thank you for bearing with me. I just don't want to lose anything, and I don't want to break anything. Well, you know. I don't think I tested this for sterling. No. It does have some pull, so maybe there's some nickel in it. I don't know. There's no mark, so I'm tempted to think that, oh, wait a minute. Are we done? No, I don't think it's sterling. I think it's costume. And it looks like these are all faux marcasites. There's not a marcasite on here. So let me go grab my slate and I'll do a quick scratch because I don't think it's sterling. And it's made to look like it's got marcasites in it. So that's what kind of makes me think that it is not. I even need to test it. Maybe. Nope. Didn't think it was. I don't have a paper towel here. No, not sterling, but it is cool. It's got some weight to it. And there's no marks on it, unfortunately. "17.5" at the largest, 15.5" at the smallest, and see if I can put it on here correctly. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Silver tone. Starting bid is going to be $6. This is faux marcasite. These are like pinched to make it look like. It really does look like a sterling necklace, but it's not. But you can see where they got the little faux marcasites. I can't tell the difference. I thought for sure it was, you know, it had marcasites and all kinds of, because it has that, it just feels right, you know, it just feels like it's not sterling. It's meant to look expensive. It's my skulls. Okay, we can pass on that. Okay, last look, and you can see the detail. Okay, no worries. Put that aside. This is on the small side. I think that's Coro. I forget. That's Coro. I think it's Coro. It's one of them. But I think I looked that one up. It is Coro. So this is like, at the longest, it's going to be 15 inches. At the smallest, it's going to be like 12.5 inches. It's on the smaller side. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Ooh, the light hits it just right. Starting bid will be $8. And there's the hang right there. Wow, look at the color. I see pink, I see lavender, I see like a beachy blue, all kinds of stuff. And then this one almost looks kind of pinkish to me back here. Lots of reflection going on. Hi, Sleeker. How are you? Okay, we can do a pass on that one. It is available. Oh, going once, going twice. Fair warning. The Coro is now sold to Kathy. Thank you. Got some good pieces here, Kathy. No. I think everybody's been picking up some bargains. Is this ring, this one? Yeah, I'd have to ask about $350 for it. It's been appraised by Dr. Lori. I had to get it appraised because I love it so much. It's atomic. But yeah, everything's for sale. But I love this one so much. It's like, you know, my go-to. And it was, since I was cleaning out my jewelry, I go, oh, there it is. No, I don't want to give it up. So it's just fabulous. And I love how it rotates. Right there. It's amber. It just fits me nice. Well, not really, it doesn't fit me nice. It's just that I don't want to, I want it. I want it. Oh, this is Kathy. Put her over here. Okay, couple of little boxes over here. Little jewelry boxes. Oh, what's in here? This actually, oh, this is a little tea set. All right. Anything wrong with this? No, it's a little box. It says made in Sorrento, Italy. Wow. This is perfect. Oh yeah. I've had it for a while. Cute little Sorrento, Italy box. Starting bid, $8. This may be an estate item because I don't remember ever buying this. Got some, well, some good sleekers in at 8. Isn't that pretty? Look at the wood. And it's already got the little felties on the bottom. And it just probably needs like a little vacuuming or get the tape and get those little pieces of lint out of there. Really cool. Nice soft close. That's a nice piece. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Oh, let's put that in there, Jeanette. Sold. Thank you, Sleeker. Yeah, I think this was an estate thing. Oh, I gotta get this acid off my desk. Sorry. I need to keep this stuff away from the jewelry. It will get ruined. See, don't leave this around your jewelry, even if it's shut. All right, here's another beautiful inlaid box. This looks like, let's see, there is some gold tone loss here. Oh, it looks like you put your cards in there. You think this is for playing cards? I wouldn't use it for playing cards. It's too pretty. And it does have maybe a little bit, I think it's just been well used. And this is probably yet another estate item. But you can put some cigarettes, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't smell like it's been in a smoker's house, but it's possible that that's what it's for. I just immediately went, because we're so, you know, it's hard to find, you know, apparatus for cigarettes now. And then there's this whitish stuff here. But anyway, Starting bid. This is great for jewelry or knickknacks, or what else could you put in? Oh, you could put some C's candy in here. Little tiny candy bars. Get your size. This one is, it would look great at the, next to your chair, and while you're 6 inches by 4.5 inches by 1.5 inches. It does need felt for the feet. Depending on where you store this, it does show some scratchies. Oh, and I do have, I think it's over there. It's an, oh look, it's an ancient pencil box. Really, really old pencil box. Even with all the pencils. I'll do a pass on that one. Where is it? I hope you're over there. I don't see it. Excuse me, I have to step over some jewelry here. Thought it was over here. I thought I saw it. Oh well. Okay. I wonder where it is. It was in really bad shape. I'd call it poor condition. This says Peru. Nice, soft, gentle to your jewelry. It has a leather hinge. And look at the little painting on there. I think I've had this up before, but I'll put it up again. Starting bid. It's been months. $6. And I think this is animal skin, so if you're opposed to animal skin, then this would not be a good choice. It probably had a price tag on there. It is 5 inches by 4 inches by 1.75 inches. Really pretty. Look at the nice little Peru. Yeah, it's a little, it looks like it's handmade. But it will cushion your pearls and your crystal and all that. You can do a pass on that one. All right. Okay, so this Asian has this little, this looks like it's plastic. Goes in here, just like so. You know, the Asian cultures, they treat their tea as, you know, precious time. I mean, it's a big deal. Tea is important to them, as with most people, but it has these cute little, this looks like sake. Sake. These aren't matching, but they're married. So this one has different eyes. This one is kind of got some blank eyes. And this is sterling. I just thought it was, you know, brutalist. Kind of go with the theme. I think these are sake cups. They're beautiful blue. See how many we get. Usually it comes in odds. You don't get evens in this stuff, and I only have 3, and that's how much fits in here. So these are sake. I'm pretty sure they're sake. sake or some sort of Asian aperitif. Put that back in there gently. Close the lid. Is it really too big for some? Maybe so much. So it might be for tea, special tea. Oh, finger bowls. Maybe for, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, these they're unused, or maybe they are used. What's in there? What's in there? Huh? What's in there? Maybe they are used. I don't know. Let's see. Do I have any? I've got some. Okay, let me go compare, because it could be for different types of teas, like you're saying. It's probably like a, you know, a connoisseur thing. All right. Huh. Well, I guess it's for different types of teas. I've got this tea set here. Get my foot out. It's a tea set over there I haven't priced yet. It comes with a tray and cups. Crack cups. See, this is, but this could be like for everyday set, and this could be for something special. Let me go put this back. Maybe. Maybe. This is cool. All right. I didn't want to drop it. Put it back. Ta-da. Climbing over boxes of jewelry. All right, so let's go ahead and put this one up. This is a set. Starting bid. $12. And it does, this is some sort of a silk embroidery. I guess it's, you know, yeah, it's very soft on the inside. This will actually be packed a little bit better, but, oh, 2 inches in diameter. 2 inches. 2 inches. And I'm not sure, okay, here's the designs. Cobalt blue. There's no marks on these, which I find fascinating because it doesn't say the origin of the country, so I think they came here with a family that had these in their possession from that country, because mostly when you import with the country of origin. So these, yeah, and it does look like it has been used, because this looks like it's got some wear to it. This will close, it's just got that extra bit of bubble in there. It's super soft. But yeah, I can see where, you know, you would probably have like a sort of a tea safe or a sake safe or something like this, because it's compact and it'll fit somewhere. We can pass on that one. What else have I got? There's a bunch of stuff in here. I've been collecting. There's some dolls in there too if you want me to bring out. I think they're like storybook dolls. I can bring those out if you want me to. But I'll let you guys think about it. And this is I've got 2 of these. This is super long. This one is marked China. No other marks, but they're all rhinestones. Super long. All right. Oh, measurement. 25 inches. This is 25 inches. Starting bid, $8. Let's see if I can get up close and not get all that. But it's like a chain made out of rhinestone, bezeled rhinestones. Yeah, they're all bezel set. Fold over clasp right here. Just is written on there, China. And I said I had 2 of these. I have one for me and one for anybody else out there. Some of these I'm going to bring back because they're just too nice to give away. All right, this is sterling. Let me get an idea. Well, let me get a weight. Gram weight. 8 grams. Sterling's gone up, went up on Friday about 25%, like a big ass jump. Anyway, so it looks almost Celtic to me. I'll put it on a different bust so you can see that. Starting bid, $12. It does have an extender. Right now it is at a drop of $9 inches, so 18 inches. This is sterling, yes. It is thusly marked as well. It's kind of wafer thin, but you know, I think it's, what did I say? It was 8 grams. No, 6 grams. 7 grams. Let me try it again. 7 grams. But I have it for 12. It's also marked on the clasp. Marked on the back. There's other markings on the back. Slaker's in at 12. The other markings are Thailand. And there's a symbol up here. There is a symbol. I don't know what it is. It's in 925. So it does have a maker's mark on it. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker for 12. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I think I have some milk glass right here. Just came in yesterday. I should say I opened the box yesterday. Yes, milk glass. See what the condition is. silk knotted. These are big beads. Is that a necklace? Oh my goodness. What does it say on here? There's nothing on here. Oh yes, there is. There's a word on here. Have to be careful with it. Japan. Okay. This looks small to me. But those are big chunks of glass. Make sure. They feel they're at least glass. Yeah, these are glass. You can see the silk knotting in between. Let's see if I can get that glare out. Get you a measurement. It does seem on the smaller side. Oh, so actually it is kind of small when the largest size is 15 inches, but the smallest is like 12 and a half. Oh, 12. Here's the finish right there. Has the rosary chain there. Oh, this one, just need to crimp that a little bit so don't lose your... You could probably add maybe another bit of an extension on this side, right here. These are crazy, beautiful pieces. Okay, starting bid. $8. You can hear it. Yeah, it would be a bit small for me because then it would be more of a collar. Kathy's in at 8. Yeah, you can see where the glass usually has like maybe some flaws to it, like little ripples, and I don't know if you could see that. It's just a natural ripple. There's no cracks or anything. It's just the way that it came out. So, but the beads are, you know, they're huge. I wish I could find my, I have a tool that measures, you know, the sizes of beads. This one, I mean, okay, so we got these beads at the longest are about an inch. Okay, so they're an inch, top to bottom. Kathy is high bid. I will start counting them down. Yeah, I just got this yesterday, Kathy. Or I should say I opened it yesterday, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy, thank you. Anybody interested in storybook dolls? I haven't priced them lately, so I'll show them to you and you can decide if you want to see that baby. And what? Oh, this is a cute little bookmark. All right. Okay, these girls, I think they're storybook. I mean, some people might have, is it storybook or is it, these are really sweet. This one has the sleepy eyes. Look at that one. And the dress is fabulous. You know that these were all homemade. She's got little bloomers painted on shoes. It's got a hook and eye on the dress. Cute little felt bonnet. Anyway, so I can put these up. There's an extra slip for extra dress. And This one, she doesn't have the sleepy eyes, but she does have the same little bloomers, linen bloomers, felt hat. These may have been owned by the same person, but they're clearly different dolls. And they use like a gold tone cord for a necklace. Oh, wait a minute. This one actually says Story Book Dolls USA. What else do you say? This one says September and it's taped on the back, September. So this one says Storybook Dolls USA trademark. Okay, so she's definitely got the marking on the back. Storybook. This one, I'm afraid to undo it. That's not a fucking, oh, does she have any marks on the back? She does not. Oh yes, she does. Just can't see it very well. So, let me know if you're interested in these dolls. Yeah. Storybook doll. But I'm not sure about the difference in age, so maybe I can hold off on these guys. And just if somebody's ever interested, I have them. Remember this guy? I have not tested him, but he's never been out of the box. Brand spanking new. I got him for a really good deal too. Made in Hong Kong. Let's see. I would imagine he works. Is there a battery? Oh, ooh. Well, not too much going on here with the batteries. Get rid of them. So yeah, somebody had batteries in them. So I emptied it. Maybe I should test him out before I put him up for sale. Isn't he cute? Anybody want me to go get batteries to test him? But he comes in the box. And with the instructions. If anybody wants me to, I will go get batteries and test them out. Otherwise, what I will do is test them out for next time. I'm gonna fit in there. Gonna fit in there, little fella. I'm gonna go like this. Yes, you do. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like button and just, let me know you're still here. Does he bark and flip? Yeah, I think he does. Do you want me to test him? I got batteries, I just don't have them here. I probably should do a video of him doing his tricks. Let's see, I don't know what the age is. Item number, made in Hong Kong. Uses 2C batteries. So I imagine he was used because the batteries were in there and they're not included. He walks along wagging his tail, stops, stands on his hind legs, and starts yelping with his mouth. It doesn't say he flips. So maybe he doesn't flip. He must flip. Okay, I'm just gonna put him down. I'll do a video of him and flipping. What the hey? This looks like a seed pod. But here is something that's interesting. Then I'll get back to the jewelry. I have this much jewelry. Worn spots. Okay. Oh, this is the same situation, the sake cups. But there's only 2 in here. Oh, I wonder if these go with the other set. Because they're identical. But I love this little holder they're in. But no one was interested in the other sake cups, so I think I'm going to put these aside. Let's get back to jewelry. Oh, what is this? Ew. This looks like somebody made this. I'll put this up. Dia de los Muertos. Starting bid. $3 on this cool little dude. Somebody made him. I could imagine you could probably put a light in there. Use it for part of a display. I'm going to put this in my Halloween stuff. Okay, jewelry. This is on a sterling chain. Italy sterling chain. I think it was just put on there. And then this, I believe, is sterling. Yes. These have been tested. These have been in my vicinity here for a while. The stone is probably a stone. Yes. It's up in the iolite tourmaline kind of vicinity. Does have some brass on it. The chains, you know, everything's gone up in price. So the chain is down here. 8.5. Get you a dirty weight. $12 grams. Hey there, Robin. Starting bid. $16. This one actually has like almost like a little checkerboard cut going on there. And even on the back. And it is marked 925. It's been tested 925. It's on a 925 chain. Oh, here comes the sirens. Sleeker's in at 16. And it also has like a little bit of a gold tone rim around here. Oh, Heidi's in at 18. I have it in this box too. Sleeker's in at 20. If I can take it out. Oh, this is cool. These little boxes, they have like a little easel on the back. I'm not going to open it. Just came with this box. That's a cool little box. Close up, yes ma'am. Let me see if I can get you super close. Here's the back. There's the little mark down there at the bottom. No other stone. And then it's on a sterling chain, but the sterling chain obviously didn't come with. Okay, Sleeker's in at 20. Heidi is out. Thank you, Heidi. And yeah, it's an Italy chain. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Sold to Sleeker. And yes, you get the box. I don't know how that works because it's brand new, but I bet you, you know, this fascinates me. I bet you it pops out. That's clever. Maybe it sits up in the box. I don't know. And then it's, you know how these boxes work, right? Fit in there. Yeah, this is how I got them, so you get them the same way. Okay, well, maybe they don't go in this box. It's a cool box, so I'm just going to put it in there. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm going to bring these bags over here. Okay. One more in a box. Very similar. This one is goldstone, which is neither gold nor is it a stone, but it's on a sterling bale with a sterling chain. Cute little heart. Starting bid will be, started at 12, because basically that's the cost of the chain. There's not much sterling on the piece itself. It's a beautiful goldstone. It's glass. I think it's like a chemical reaction that happens when you throw some certain things into the furnaces or the glass, the molten glass. Heidi's in at 14, but yeah, the chain itself is pretty dang decent. And it comes in one of those, thank you Sleeker, thank you Heidi. It comes in the same kind of box. Perfect for, and you don't have to use this to use the box. This is just fabulous on its own. Heidi is out. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you so much. Okay, pierced earrings. I have one. This one's reversible. So here's one. It is not sterling. This is not sterling. They're just fashion earrings. Here is two. These are nice glass orbs. This one has a, it looks like there's, oh, it does have some sort of foil inside. It looks like there's foil in there. Here's the last one. So let's do, I don't think there's a mark on this one. Nope, no mark. These are not precious metal. These are costume. This is glass. And it looks like there's rhinestones up there on the top. I kind of have a J. Crew vibe on those. Starting bid, 3. 3 on these guys. Pierced. Glass. Rhinestones. I'm gonna keep it going. Actually, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one. Buy it now, $3. That's, buy it now, $3. Okay. On this one, here's one side. Here's the other, reversible. Okay, so this is a starting bid of 3. Right here, reversible, no name, not sterling. There's the one side, and here's the other side. Thank you, Robin. Oh, and if I just, here's if you look, Jandapanda at Comcast.net if you want to register there to purchase, and then it kind of tells you that I need, you know, your PayPal info, your email, and your real, well, that's probably your real name. Thank you, Robin. Okay. Thank you. Jandapanda at Comcast.net. And shipping starts at 7. But I'm actually including 2 pairs of earrings for $3 at that starting bid. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Anyway, welcome, Robin Matthews. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button so you know I'm going on live. But that's $3 plus shipping for 2 pairs of earrings. And yeah, I will invoice you. And if you want, I do need payment for these, but I can hold them for a week if you want me to hold so that you can save on shipping. I do that. I mean, and most of the resellers do that on YouTube if you want me to. But once we, you know, start communicating on email, then it makes things a whole lot easier. But thank you so much, and yes, welcome, welcome, Robin Matthews. And you got 2 pairs of earrings. All right, so let me see here. I also have to look in my spam mail. Don't get me started on this. Smoke detectors. I'm so glad that the smoke detectors are in. So that makes me happy. It's just getting there is kind of annoying. So, all right, here we go. These are really pretty. Starting bid, $3. These are cool. I love, they do have some weight to them. They're definitely glass. And they have that little pieces of foil in there as added reflection. There's one, you can see it right there, right there. I mean, choosing beads, you know, I'm sure these are, you know, artisan. Heidi's in at 3. Yes, you are. Aren't those cool? And then to make these little danglies right here. And then, you know, a lot of resellers, including me, will try and remember to do that so that they don't, you know, either fall off the card or fall off your ear. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Heidi. And again, Heidi, if you don't have a lot, I wasn't making a mental list of what you might have here. But again, if this is your only item, I will hold it. No problem. Just like last time. Yeah, the blue is fabulous. All right, so this is sterling. This was a hot, hot mess. I dipped it. I dipped it in that stinky stuff. This is actually so tarnished. So tarnished that I had to dip it. I just had to do a dippity-do. Okay, so let's see what happens here. This is Black Jade. And this is from the Home Shopping Network. Just want to put that out there, as, you know. But I don't know how old it is. Okay, so it was all in here. Here's the sterling chain right there. It has the, I guess this is, it says made in Hong Kong. There's a, the chain says Italy on it. So I think the chain's probably not. Yeah, it's really cool. Right here, Black Jade. It did register as jade on the Presidium. I'm thinking that, and I did clean this up as best as I could, but like I said, it was so tarnished, it just looked awful. So it comes with the Home Shopping Network information. It comes in the original box. Now the box itself has got some issues, but it's like solid, it's hard. So if you are, you know, curious about Black Jade and would like to have some, I will do a starting bid of 12. This came in that blind box, so this is one of the things that I found. It's almost like a little box, like, yeah, it's like, let me get you a measurement. I'm not sure if this This is the chain that came in the box that was so tarnished I had to do something. And it's a really cool piece of black jade. It's 8-inch drops, so 16-inch necklace. And this one measures, Heidi's in at 12. Yeah, I think 1 1/4 inches round. Again, it comes in the original box that says, and it's from Home Shopping Network, which, you know, they do have quality items. And yeah, this was in that blind box from a storage container. Okay, look at that. Just kind of fits in there so nice. Get the little note back in there and close the lid. It's secure. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Just trying to see if Robin's in here under my spam. Not yet. That's okay. Sometimes it takes a while. All right, that goes home to you. Oh, wait. Oh, I put the sold in before sleeker. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, the sold went in, and I think I said so, but that's, you know, it's fine. I waited. I gave it a chance. No problem. Okay, these are little cameos for pierced ears. I need to find out. I'll look and see if, I think they're shell. Maybe not. Look at the backs, they're super tiny. But they have 14 karat gold posts, just the posts. Okay, these might be resin. Yeah, they don't feel like, but they have 14 karat gold post. These are tiny itty bitties. Really tiny, super tiny. I mean, what are they? They're like half an inch tall. Look at those. These might be one of my estate items. Starting bid will be, let's do $6. There's not much gold here. It's just the posts, because there are people who are hypoallergenic and can only wear gold. So that's why these are probably 14 karat. Cute little earrings. And I don't even know that it's worth scrapping, because I would have to snip off the, look at how much. That's it. That's the only part on these earrings that is 14 karat gold. Just this part. I mean, it does add up, but I don't have that much gold to, you know, for scrap to make that worth it. I'd rather sell them as earrings. Okay, goes over there. Ooh. Oh yes, here they are. Here's the rest of the blingies. These are black glass, double strand. Is somebody trying to get a hold of me? I turned down my volume. Okay. Okay, that's me. Okay. I'm repeating myself. Okay. Black glass. They almost look, well, you can't see them here. Double strand. I don't like how that's knotted there. That might need some adjustment. I don't see anything wrong with the glass. Definitely bicone. And the mark on the clasp is Japan. (13.5 to 16 inches. Can't see them next to my blouse here. Starting bid, 12. Black glass with the clear glass. There you go. You can pass on this one. Here's another single strand black glass. This one has a spring ring. No other marks. I think I have an incline in here too. We'll look at that. This one's about 17 inches. Starting bid, $8. Goldilocks syndrome. You need everything just right. Like Mama Bear bed is always just, no, Baby Bears is always just right. Always the right temperature. Always the right size. All right, let's see if I can get that on there. I would love to see an extender on this one, that's for sure. Oh, there's not any interest in this one. I will do a pass on it. Incline. Look at that incline. This has the incline hang tag with the ferocious lioness on the front and a little bit of a bead. Lobster claw clasp. It's kind of like a rhinestone rope kind of thing. Yeah, incline, you know, a lot of YouTubers talk about future vintage. I know that Gina has, and so is Hudson. you know, future vintage. And, you know, these are on the list. So, these are on the list. That name. Started, although she's probably got some already as vintage. Oh, I thought I said it, but I can do it again. Not a problem. Not a problem. Maybe I measured it and didn't say anything. That's been known to happen. Oi. I'll just say, yep, it measured. About 19 inches at its largest, but it could go as low as 16. Heidi is, that's okay. Heidi is at 8 on this one. It really is pretty, Heidi. Oh, that's probably what's happening. I don't know. Buy it and try it. Going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold. Thank you. Oh, and I have some really pretty pearls. I got still got some good stuff in here, so I'm going to stick around for a few minutes. And then I'll briefly show you what I'm going to be doing a video about, so we'll do that. From the stuff from my dusty old bedroom. Straight from the top of my dusty old dresser. It's just, you know, stuff that, you know, we don't, I mean, it's time for it to move on. Time for it to move on to, you know, these aren't brass knuckles. This is a vintage rhinestone bracelet on some sort of old watch kind of thing. But it's vintage stretchy. See it, what it does on a size 7. I don't like the pinchies, and I just remember from my mom's stuff that they would pinch. This one doesn't pinch. I think because it's kind of got some smoothness on the inside here. There's no dead stones, nothing missing. They're all prong set. I'm just going down a list. They're all prong set, and it's for sale. Oh yeah. Well, fortunately there's not much there, but yeah, arm heel pullers. Yeah, probably, you know, at some point it would pull my hair, but you can't, like, you know, get it around your head and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a starting bid. See, it's fabulous. I like it because it's a nice, it'll stay right where it's supposed to. It'll stay there. Because sometimes we have sleeves that, you know, cover things, but this will stay there. That's why I have my sleeves up. But this one will stay there. So these drop, these don't. Yeah, the elastic ones, you know, they will fail. So, but yeah, see, put your arm up, those go down. Put your arm up, stays put. And I can imagine, okay, I did feel a pinch there, a pinchy McPincherson. So, yeah, I felt a pinch. Oh. But we can pass on that one. It's really cool. It's got like a awesome stretch. Oh, there's some words in there. Let's just go ahead and take a little peeky. I saw it. I saw some words. Those maker's marks. Okay, well that doesn't have a light on it. That's not helpful. This one says made in Japan is what it looks like. Made in Japan. Japan. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the advantages of, you know, aging. There's less. Beautiful stone piece. I love it. I don't know if I tried to sell this before, but look at that multi-stone. I mean, it's got some really cool stones right there. It is threaded on a nice thick, looks like black thread. Lots of, you know, cobalt, some glass, some stone. It's choker length, but I will get you a full length. Ooh, look at that hematite ball right there. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I need a new battery, clearly. I don't see any glowing with this weak light, but no, I don't see any glowing. At this point, it's just a string of beads, but you can wear it as a necklace. Starting bid will be 8, and I will get you a measurement. It's a string of beads that you could wear. I like the colors. The colors are great. 16 inches choker. Well, maybe not. A little bit longer than 16 inches. It has quite the beautiful colors. You know what I'm wondering? This is what I'm wondering, and this is probably something that I would do, is if you were making necklaces and you had leftover beads and you had enough to make this pretty necklace, wouldn't you do that? I would totally do that. You could wear this with anything. I mean, you could wear it with green, you can wear it with, I mean, look at all the colors. I love this one right here. I mean, I like that one right there. It's just fun. I like it. It's not one of my personal pieces. These are still available. Just making a pile over here. All right, I got these really great, beautiful glass pearls, and it says on the back, Japan. These are in excellent condition. Excellent condition. I mean, the threads in between, which are self-knotted, they're very clean. 24 inches. They're glass, made in Japan, silk knotted. Hi, Jackie. That's okay, you just got here when I was putting up the pearls. Starting bid. I'll do 18 on these. Starting bid. These are just like, I mean, I looked at the pearls, there's nothing peeling, there's nothing, there's absolutely, it's almost like they just kind of just were in a box and just popped out. I have Jackie in at 18. Just poof, right out the box. Closer on the clasp, absolutely. There is no metal mark other than it does say Japan right here. I don't know if you can see that. I can do maybe something like this maybe. Let's see if I can get, there it is. There's the Japan. It's upside down, but you get it. Okay, and then here is the other side. Make sure I turn this. Other side. Okay. Ta-da. I'm trying to not make anybody sick. But there it is. That's the other side of the clasp. And then I'll get as close as I can. Silk knotting. Right there. Just super pretty. Magnetic. Oh. It is not magnetic, but that doesn't mean anything other than it's not magnetic. I'll look some more, see if there's any other marks, but I don't see any sterling marks, or it's not even a clasp that I would associate with precious metal. Yeah, there's no other marks, just Japan. These are glass. These are glass. These are not real pearls, these are glass. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see. Jackie was in at 18 before the 20. These are not real pearls. Yeah, no, they're gorgeous. So I'll keep Jackie at 18. Jackie, you're fine. I'm going to put you at 18. Sold to Jackie. Going once, going twice. Sold to Jackie at 18. Yeah, 18. Thank you, Jackie. They're glass, but they're silk knotted and they're beautiful. Believe me, if I had real pearls, I don't think I'd start them at. Yeah. Oh, she is. Yeah. Kitties. Kitties like me. Last strand of pearls. Now these show some wear. These are glass. Glass pearls. So, the pearls actually aren't in bad shape themselves, but you can see where the makeup got into the, and they're also more of a champagne color. Sometimes these look like they're real. Are these real? No, they're not real. Let me look with my loop. I have to look in the little holes because, you know, these have a coating on them. Ugh, maybe they just used beige. I think that the knotting on these are not gritty. Dare I try it with my teeth? But then they have this on the end, which makes me think they're faux. But the twine in between looks more tan. And this is a shorter necklace. There's no marks. No marks. not magnetic. A lot of people say, don't put jewelry in your mouth to test it. And I go, Sometimes that's all you know if you don't have a loop with you and you're buying stuff. This is about 18.5 inches. And I think that it's more of a tan silk knotting, but these don't, this is what's throwing me, is these don't feel like they're as round as they look like they are not perfect. How to test? Well, one of the ways to test it is the proper way. The proper way is to look at it with a loop. That's the proper way. You have to look into those little holes. These little holes here, and you look in there the correct way, and you're supposed to see, yeah, you know what? I do see where they drill the holes. You can see that there's a little tiny itty bitty bit of separation from the coating on the glass. So these I have determined without sticking them in my mouth. Yeah, I did that, and there was no friction. But you can kind of do it without putting them in your mouth. But sometimes, you know, you're at a flea market, or you go, oh, I don't know if these are real, and you didn't bring your loop, and you go, okay, well, rub it on your teeth. Sometimes you just gotta get to the other side. But these were smooth. Okay, where were we on this? Did I say 16.5 inches? I think I did. Kind of, I'll do a starting bid. Of $8 on these. And like I said, they're tan all the way down, so it doesn't look like this is like dirty. It just looks like Jackie's in it at 8. It just looks like they used a tan cord, and these are more of a champagne tone than they are of the last pair or last set that were more of a marshmallow cream or a Cool Whip kind of color. All right, I'm going to count it down to Jackie. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Yeah, I'm kind of at the end of the show, but I do want to, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I do have these antique pieces. I think I'll put them up. Let me fix this one first. Out comes the surgical tools. You can't see what I'm doing. Okay. A little more, just a little more. There we go. This is cool. I don't know if this is Edwardian or Victorian, but it's got to be at the very least, 100 years old. This is a buckle that is actually a brooch, and it's large. It's just fabulous. It is so cool. And that's how it goes. So, and I could see you wearing this like maybe they were, you know, like on a bustle or something, not on a bustle, but maybe on a waistcoat, or maybe this kind of held your chatelaine, you know, kind of put it on this way, and then you hooked your chatelaine in there. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's more than a buckle. I think it's more of a tool, a useful garment piece. So I will do a starting bid $28 on this. I think it's, well, wait a minute. So if it's, I think you could use this as a chatelaine. Absolutely, a chatelaine holder. Yeah, look at how, I think if you look at it, you can see sash pins. Yes, but you can see how this would maybe grab fabric or grab maybe a chatelaine, or, you know, and you can wear it that way. This is so cool. Somebody's, hi. That's my brother's picking in. Going once, going twice. Not a chatelaine. I just thought maybe it would hook, a chatelaine would hook on to there. Just kind of like pop on so you can, but anyway, it's definitely the silk wrap idea. Yeah, Edwardian, that's probably right. But it is at least 100 years old. So I'm going to call this down for Jackie going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Yeah, I would say it's meant for those drapings of silk as well. And this is probably something that, since it's not sharp, it will help keep them gathered a certain way. I mean, everything that they wear is a tool, you know, even if it's decorative. But thank you, Jackie. Thank you, guys, for your input. I have another cool brooch in here that I just think is fabulous. This kind of reminds me of, you know, if you were growing up a Bouvier and you were, you know, if you had, you know, a country estate where you did some quail hunting, you had some beautiful dogs that can point them out, or, you know, it's just, you know, you just kind of get immersed into some sort of story. This is brass, or actually, it could even be nickel. I noticed that there is some wear on the surface here. This has got some beef to it. I couldn't find much about this other than it had like a hunting reference, because there's a hunting dog. The only reference I have is what I paid for it. I thought it was cool, and I'm going to do a starting bid of $22 on this one. It has a really cool dome to it. It's got some age to it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the pin sticky out there. It does have a rollover. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, if you're a dog lover, thank you, Jackie. Jackie's in at 22. If you are a dog lover, or if you just, you know, like this style of outdoorsy, I mean, outdoorsy with all the really, and then there's this little bird here going, you don't know. I know, I love my dog too. As weird as she is, she's my dog, and she is my dog. It could be Victorian. I'm thinking, I don't know, the clasp, the rollover just seems like a later time to me. But definitely, you know, country, ranch. I'm right here. Could you guys hang on a second? Okay, unmuted. I had to. My mom's kind of going a little deaf as well as blind. So anyway, all right, Jackie's in at 22. Going once. Oh, I know. Let me count this down. I like that little story there. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Jackie for 22. Yeah, I think there are a few restaurants, especially, you know, in the bigger areas. They allow your dog. They have like dog sections, which I think are cool. If your dog can handle it, you know. Maybe they don't want to go. Maybe they don't want to go. Jackie's got it for 22. That's really cool, Jackie. Thank you so much. Okay, I got a couple of sterling pieces in here. Actually, more than a couple. This is really cool. Small Claudia heart. All of the above. This one registers as quartz. Oh, yeah. My neighbor had a doodle. But it was supposed to be the smallest one of the litter, and it turned out to be a giant. So, this one has some little shapies. Needs some shaping. But right now it's sitting at a 6.5. Let's get a weight. All right, tear it out. 0 grams? I don't think so. 3 grams total weight. Cute. Starting bid. I'm going to do 10 on this. My rings are going to be going up to $12, but this one I'll do 10 because it does have some bend to it. It is quartz. It is a heart. It is small, and it is a little bit misshapen there, but that's easily fixed. All you need is one of these and a rubber hammer. This is size 6.5. 6.5. It's a little bit too big for this one. Oh. I'll put it in the chat too in case you can't hear me. 6.5. That's the size. Oh, you're a 5.5? Well, we'll pass on that one. I don't know if I have anything that small. I do see them out there in the wild, so I will watch that for you, Jackie. Okay, this is, I've got 2 sterling bracelets in here. One is Lucky Delicates, and I don't know, I want to say that I was glancing online that Lucky Delicates is part of Lucky Brand. I could be wrong, but it's sterling, and they're pineapples, and it's marked. Look at that. Little tiny pineapples and rhinestones. This is so delicate. So delicate. Let me get you a size. I can do a weight for you, but it's gold wash too. So this is anywhere from 7 to an 8. Do a close up on these little pineapples. They're so cute. All right, there. Let me do this. I don't know if you can see this. Little pineapples. So hard to show things like this. Starting bid $12. You get the pineapples, you get the rhinestones, you get the 925, and you get the hang tag that says Lucky Delicates on it. You can make it shorter. No, maybe you can't. You can, if you needed to, you could hang it off that first pineapple, but that would be kind of tiny. I don't think you can make it smaller than a 7. Really adorable. Let me get a weight. Four grams. Yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier that sterling has gone up in price. As it should. We need that, I don't know. Okay, this is sterling, kind of a oval chain, and it's actually, I think it's 7. I'll give you the longest length. You can make it as short as you want. The actual length, total length is 7.5. You can make it as short as you want because all the lengths are the same. It's almost like a, oh, let me put pass down and then I'll start over again. So pass, starting bid 12, and then I will get you a weight. That's 12. It feels pretty light. 3 grams. But I would call it a charm bracelet. Or you can just wear it as it is. Just like so. Jackie's in at 12. Yeah, I used to start my rings and things at $10, but depending on what they are, and I just can't do that anymore. It's, you know, the wholesalers and all the people that we buy from, they're all going to catch up. They're going to, you know, get the drift that sterling's gone up. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Well, it did go up. It went up in one day like 25%. So hopefully if you had some, you know, were able to scrap. But see, that's the melt price. That's what they're getting at the very end of the line. So when you're selling something, yeah, when you're selling something, you know, to an end user, I mean, no, I have it all backwards. I'll get it straight. You know, I'm out there sourcing. I'm not going to get the kind of money that it's worth. Yeah, down the road to where they melt it, the end user or the one at the other end, pieces are being taken, but backwards. So, you know, yeah, it's, you gotta think it through, because the people who are melting the silver to put it back into scrap, and that's melt. But some people have investments like in jewelry pieces. So we're at the low end, and then it goes, as it gets to the melt, then, you know, and they're not making the $37 an ounce, they're making just a part of that. So yeah, you gotta think it through. It's not like everybody's gonna get $37 an ounce. They're not. They're getting yeah, you have to kind of break it down differently. You have to like think of it as like somebody going to the pawn shop with their sterling, and they're not going to get $37 an ounce because the pawn shop has to make a profit, and then yeah. Well, there you go. You almost have to have someplace close to you that it will buy it for 90%, you know? And you have to access it too. So where, you know, how did you get, you had to probably buy, you know, your sterling from somewhere, your scrap. Well, I'll give you guys a sneak peek as to what's coming out probably next week. I do have some more hard goods. I probably should do more with that. Let me see. Is there something here that didn't sell? Oh, a lot of things didn't sell. Just if you want to, you could go back and watch this. I'll put it on public right away. You can watch this and see what didn't sell and send me an email, because I can, yeah, glass necklaces. Well, I have, oh, I have these. Shoot, what did I have them at? I have this one. Oh, wait a minute, I have three black. Okay, so, and one, I have to go back and see what I was selling them for, because these didn't go. I forgot. I didn't write them down. Where it goes? They were back a ways. I think I have, okay, I can do this, like this one right here. This is, let me get back down to here. I can do this one. Let me get a size 17 inches, glass. This is not still silk knotted, but I can do a buy it now, $8 on this one right here. I showed it earlier. Glass. There is no marks. Buy it now, $8. Jackie's in at 8. Okay, Jackie, you got it. It's sold. Sold to Jackie for 8. Put that in a baggie, and I've got 2 more here. One I showed, one I didn't. This one has a mark. There's no marks, no sterling marks, nothing. This is a double strand. This one I didn't show earlier. This has spacers. Let me get a measurement. Glass, black, double strand, about 17 inches. I will do this as a buy it now. Buy it now. Buy it now is $12 on this one. I don't think it's sterling. It's not magnetic, but there's no marks on it to indicate sterling. So this is buy it now 12. Jackie's in at 12. Great, thank you, Jackie. Put that with your $8 one. And sold. And then I have the last one is also going to be 12. And this has an adjustment, like bicone, and then the spacers are clear. So this is buy it now 12. BIN 12. Buy it now 12. These are glass. And these are marked, I guess, yeah, marked Japan. So here these are glass, bicone, buy it now, $12. Heidi, you got it. Sold to Heidi. Thank you. I get the bicone ones. Bid alert? No, it's a buy it now. Sold. It was a buy it now, $12. No bid alert. I don't see one. Yeah, the bead shape's cool. Yeah, I did put it up for auction earlier, but did not get purchased. See if there's anything I missed from when I was showing the items in the last video. No, I did not miss anything there. Let me just give you an idea of what, oh my gosh, I have 3 bags of jewelry. This just happens. Oh, here's some, okay, these were hard goods. I'll just put those aside. I mean, I went Lulu for, like, this is such a cool looking elephant. A little baby elephant. I mean, this is just one bag. And then I have this set up. So this looks, you know, Middle Eastern. However, it comes with earrings. And is this glass or jade? These are jade beads. I mean, I got a lot in here. I think this one might be sterling. I don't know. Is that a mark? It's just a, you know, little resin picture-y thing. I also have this. I think it's so pretty. But again, I wasn't reaching out to, you know, wear it. It needs to be, you know, and I did find, I think this is Coro. Oh, I want to show you, yeah, this is Coro. I have this Coro piece. Oh, here, I'll put them up if anybody's interested. Right there. I'll do starting bid. $8. I mean, you guys are getting a preview. Okay, Jackie came in first as at 8. How about you? Yeah, Jackie's, okay. Jackie's high bid at 10. Nice stretch on these beads. Those are, I like it when they have like a double. Okay, high bid is Jackie at 12. Okay, thank you, Sleeker. Jackie, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Jackie, 12. Thank you, guys. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. This, I did have it to present. It's not from my personal collection. It's something that came out of the last thing I didn't open yet. It just was there. Okay, so this is Jackie. 12. Thank you so much. This. Does anybody recognize that? I can tell you what it is. I know what this is. You can kind of tell by the elements right here. These are typical elements. This is a Coro piece. it doesn't have, this is really early Coro. It doesn't have the, you know, the cartouche or whatever you want to call it to hang. These were sold when they had paper tags. So, yeah. So this is a Coro. There is no tag because they had paper tags back then. They didn't identify. It's like Miriam Haskell did that same thing. They only had paper. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? They only had paper tags. So what do you think? Maybe the 40s? But these, if you look at this, look at this. These elements are typical. I've seen these on Coro pieces before. They're slide bracelets, things like that. This is fabulous. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go put it up. Starting bid. I will do a starting bid of $45. Oh, let me get you length. It has a fold-over clasp. Jackie's in at 45. Yeah, this, I did do some research, and it sold at one of these, it sold in a group, I believe, a Coro group. And it sold, the whole group with tags was like, I want to say 150 bucks. I think it was more than that. So this is really a nice, and there's nothing missing. I just think it's fabulous. I love the chain. I love the elements, but they're typical Coro elements. And yeah, it's about 14.5 inches. Probably, yeah, it's in great condition. So yeah, I had to do a little bit of research to figure this one out, and I did, and it wasn't hard because it had paper tags when it was born. All right, I will start counting this down from Miss Jackie. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Jackie. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's special. Don't see too many of these, and I think because of the era of, you know, the Miriam Haskell and all that, they didn't mark them. No problem. Well, anyway, I have been on since 1 o'clock. More? Okay, well, let's just see. Jackie. It's definitely going to go into a nice box. At least a sturdy one that doesn't cause any. Yeah, you can rewatch. Oh, Jackie, you might want this. I think I had this here. Hopefully you're still here. Here we go. Glass. This is glass. And I'll put a buy it now up. This is, the longest is 20 inches. The shortest is 17 inches. You can possibly make it shorter. I know. So actually, I'll have this as a buy it now. $8, buy it now. Glass with the facets and the mirror finish. Buy it now. Yep. Sold. You got it. And then you can rewatch. I knew you liked hearts, so that's why I brought this out. Sold. Thank you. I'm recycling bags and I go, so this is from last week's sale. I'm just pulling out a Jackie one, just changing the price. just send me an email. You know, I'm easygoing. And your package isn't going to go out this week anyway, Jackie, because you probably want to add to it. You know, Canada is such a little bit of a pickle. I wish that, you know, we could enjoy the same postal company or the same postal, you know, international. Wait, yeah, I'll wait till next weekend. I got stuff. I even have some stuff coming in. Did a little bit of I did a little bit of thrifting online and that kind of, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go and say hi to my husband, help him out with dinner. It's only 4 o'clock, so maybe we have a little chance to have cheese and crackers. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button, tell a friend, you know, but also, yeah, also you guys take care of yourselves. We want everybody to be healthy and, you know, smart about life. Alrighty, yes. Some of you it's good night, some of you it's dinner time. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you all for coming and, you know, wave at somebody. They're probably lonely. All right. How do I get out of here? All right.